I'm actually going to start a new game. So this is basically called Doodle World, and it is basically, honestly, it's basically Pokemon, but not Pokemon, and it's actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, I played it like a little bit. I played like 20 minutes before doing this, just to like see what it was about. And yeah, it was really good. It was really good. Like, all of the map is like really detailed. There's a lot into it. It's 3D. Obviously, I know it's on Roblox, so you know, but it's good. There's a storyline. It's like here. This is like talking about the past and like things that happened. But yeah, it looks like what they're doing is like doing tests on some kind of Doodlemon. I don't think they're actually called Doodlemons. I think they're just called like Doodles, but I like Doodlemon more, so we're gonna call them that. Yeah, so basically they're doing some kind of like experiment to this thing, and like I don't really get what they're doing, but I'm assuming this somehow like feeds into the main story. I mean, I guess so. But yeah, I'm guessing at some point in the future we're gonna have to fight like these really like demonic mons. But it's cool. They've got a whole like Doodlepedia. They've got tons of different mons. They've got evolutions, different types, which are like a bit different to actual Pokemon. They've got starters. They've got trainers. It's good. It's good. Like I said, I was playing it for 20 minutes, so I actually got a little bit into it, and then I had to stop because I was like, I actually need to stream this. But basically the main idea of the storyline is that you need to collect these keys in this competition, and the more you collect, like the more rewards you get, and like the big prize basically gives you money. It's like you're here with your mum, and your mum is basically saying like, oh, you need to do this because we're poor. So fair enough, pretty accurate to modern day. I mean, shit, I had to get a job when I was 16, so yeah. See, she's like, we don't even have a pool. But yeah, anyway, so basically you join this thing, and I guess the gym leaders in Pokemon is kind of like the same thing as where you get the keys from in here. Haven't made it that far yet, but I can only assume that's how it works. But luckily when you join, the people, the corporation who are like behind all of this, they give you a free Doodlemon to start off with, which is like your starter from the professor. So we'll give it a go, but there's tons of rewards. You can get like roulette keys. I think the idea in this is it's kind of similar in the sense that like you basically have to catch as many as possible, and you'll see it in a bit, but they have like these tasks where if you catch all of the wild Pokemon in an area, then you get like some kind of reward. So I'm assuming they push you more towards catching loads rather than just catching one. Let me just make sure I'm all loaded up. Okay, good. Yeah, so here we are with the professor, and yeah, basically he's telling us that we're here for the humongous cash prize and that we get our own free complimentary doodle. So that's kind of the setup. And I'm assuming the starters are the same every time, and I thought they were quite cool, and it's very obvious which one is going to be the fan favourite, but I'm actually going to switch up my choice this time. So let's have a look. But I think the animation is really cool. I think it's an interesting storyline. It's like, it's similar to Pokemon, but it's not the same. So it is a new game. Like, it is cool. So we got this ice type dog, which is just like a balanced mon. We've got the fire type Vipember, which is a bulky mage. So I assume magic is kind of like special attack, so it's like a special attacker. And bulky, I would assume, just means it can tank a lot of hits. You've got Tabo, which is a speedster, so that's all about going quick. And you've got Scrappy, which is a bulky attacker, so again, tanking a lot of damage, but more focused on doing damage rather than physical damage rather than special damage. But yeah, I chose this to start out with. It's quite cool. Obviously I didn't evolve it or anything, I only played for a little bit, but it was cool. But I'm actually going to switch up, and I'm going to choose Vipember with a fire type, because of course you always choose fire type. Thank you. Grow to be very strong. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It looks like it's a snake, right? So it's quite weak at first, but then I would assume it evolves and gets pretty big, pretty strong. Okay, so someone's like broken in. Okay, so basically it's some kind of like spoiled guy. I guess this guy might kind of like be your rival. Maddie, thank you for the follow. I'm assuming he must be like your rival, because you basically fight him and then he talks about how he's joining the hunt as well, and is also looking for keys. So I would only assume that like later on when you find the keys, you're gonna see him, and then yeah. Will, hello. Mitch Joel, thank you, I appreciate it. So yeah, we'll give it a go. Will, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so basically he's a spoiled rich kid, and his dad like owns a bunch of the island, and so he basically just thinks he can do whatever he wants, and he tries to break in, but yeah, we'll just get straight into it. We'll give him a battle. I mean, obviously we won this last time, but that's because we were playing a very different mon. I'm interested to see what this snake is all about. But the animation style is cute. It all looks like it's been drawn and doodled, like it's not even fully in the lines. And I think it's kind of cute like that. The people in my house are being very loud. I don't want to be too loud. But yeah, obviously we're gonna win. I mean, we do take the level up. So yeah, we need to have a look. Like, they've got natures in this, they've got items, but the way they do their items is differently. EC, hello. Yeah, so once I'm done talking to the professor, I can pull up the stat menu. But yeah, here you see his butler basically says like where you want to go to get the first key, and then he kind of like hints that you'll see him again. So I'm assuming that's like the setup for the rival. But I never made it past Route 1 earlier because I was just giving it a go. Yeah. But yeah, see, it gives you 10 basic capsules, which is like Pokeballs, and it gives you 10 of them instead of 5. So I can only assume that it wants you to use them and catch tons. So we'll kind of see, we'll see how it goes. And then instead of Poke Centers, they have Doodle Doctors, which are just kind of like dotted around. But yeah, you can see Vipember there, and if we go into the menu, we can have a look at its stats. And it gives you tons of stats. I'm assuming the star value is like how rare it is, and I guess starters would probably be the rarest because you can buy them but you can't get them anywhere else. And yeah, it's got all of its stats here. I don't really know if size affects anything, but you can also rename it anytime you want, which I do think is quite cool. And then you can see its stats. It's got its trait, which is like its ability, so 25% to cure status condition at the end of the turn. That's pretty decent. But yeah, it's got these colours on these stats. That's affected by its nature, but I don't actually know how to like check its nature, you know, so it is what it is. And then just like Pokemon, you've got your moves, and then you've got equipment. Equipment's a bit different because instead of just having one item that you can put on them, you can put items on them, and then you can also equip them with 3 different types of equipment, and they just basically increase its stats. And you can also like, you can customize a little bit. You change its name, color, background, skins when you unlock skins. There's a very big like roulette kind of part of this game I've noticed, where you get like a lot of roulette keys, and I've just gone straight back in. You get a lot of roulette keys, and you can basically use them to get like random, and you have a chance of getting like really, really strong rare doodles. So we'll see how that goes. And as you see, it does follow you around, and it is hella cute. I do think the art style is adorable. And this is the city, and yeah, a lot of detail clearly went into making this, so I do like it. It's a lot more modern than the way Pokemon kind of depicts its worlds as well. But it is worth talking to these guys, because I'm pretty sure one of them gives you money, but I can't remember which one. It might be this guy over here who looks hella rich. Yeah, sweet, just obtain an extra 1,000. Seems quite easy to get money on this. As you can see, there's like rewards for being on here over time. There's like daily rewards and things, and stuff to do with like your tier and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. But this is what I was talking about. So each route has its own name as well, instead of just being, it says route 1, route 2, but like they give them cute little names. And this guy is basically just going to give you the catching tutorial, and then you get a free mon. And this little bird thing's cool. I mean, I used it. It's okay. It's like a Pidgey in it, so it's only so far it's going to go. I would assume it evolves a little bit early though, so that could be good. The only thing about going into this game compared to going into Pokemon games is not having like any previous experience. Like, I don't know any of the Doodlemons, I don't know who's good, what their types are, anything like that, so I have to get used to that. But yeah, basically the way he explains it is you want to catch all of these guys and then you get this reward down here, and the reward changes in every route you go. Blah blah blah. And then instead of Pokeloots you get these chests, which is pretty much the same thing. As you see, that gave me a roulette ticket, which I can basically use to spin the roulette and yeah, get myself something random. The music's cool though. Yeah, we'll easily take this out, no problem. It's quite a stretch to the next town though. You've got to go through Route 1 and Route 2. I feel like that's quite a difficult start, but then I've also noticed that you level up really quickly. I don't know if maybe that's just because I'm early on, but I just feel like the XP you gain just comes in a lot faster. I don't know if maybe that's because it has like a lower cap than Pokemon, so you don't need as much to get to the next level, but I just felt like I was leveling up very quickly. And then of course you've got your regular old trainers, which are always good for XP, and I do kind of want to catch something here, but I haven't seen anything that I think is like decent. It does have like super effective type balances, the same way that Pokemon does, but I haven't found any way of seeing like a key card or anything like that. But at least when you press fight, it does actually come up with an arrow, so it will tell you whether or not it's effective. And what being a fire type, most of the early game doodles are going to be bug type, grass type, so we shouldn't really have much problem with them. I do like they've got a lot more animations. Like when a Doodlemon dies, it's literally a rubber that like rubs it out, and I think that's really cool. And then the trainers, when you beat them, they all have their own emotes and everything as well. Damn, okay, that guy died in one shot. I was actually going to catch that as well. Yeah, there's a lot. I'm assuming the story is going to go deep, because I see loads of people on here, they've got loads of different like nameplates and things, so I can only imagine. The music's very happy vibes though. Okay, spicy tackle. I assume that's a fire type move. If not, missed opportunity, to be honest. Ooh, that was very close. Yeah, it wasn't very effective. So it probably is a fire type move. But fire seems to be super effective against like normal types, which I think is kind of weird. Yeah, we clean up no problem. We're getting tons of cash from this. Ooh, a rosebug. Okay, I actually didn't catch this when I played this earlier, so I might try and get this. Please don't do too much damage. Okay, that's good. That's fine, that's fine. It's gonna be like the Caterpie of this world. But we are gonna try and catch it. It's a lot harder to get them in the red this time compared to Pokemon, because it has a gradient rather than specific. Like, it's either green, orange or red. In this, it's a gradient, so as it goes down it gets darker. So I just assume the percentage chance of catching is like, it just grows as their health gets lower, but I don't know. Damn, this is like double effective, so I will kill this thing, but I also want to catch this. I can actually probably complete that mission right now, because I can catch both of these, and the bun sweets are really easy to find. Mamma mia. Here we go again. Blonde and brown eyes. Yeah, I assure you this is fake. This is, if you couldn't tell, this is very much fake. But if you couldn't tell, that's great for me, so. Color shift, yeah, I love it. I don't even bother with full dye, literally just do the, what's it called? I don't know, man. My hairdresser, she's really good. She uses this thing and she like just like dashes it on the top. But yeah. There we go, we caught that as well. We actually caught 2 out of 4. Well, I guess 3 out of 4 because of the bird, so we only need one of them little rabbits. There we go. So on your, yeah, I mean, I'll take the compliment. I never promised. I didn't mean to look like that. I can gate it up a little bit for you if you want. Yeah, good. That's kind of the point. Yeah. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Wow, thank you. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, you don't have a penis, but appreciate it. It's my type too, and guys, to be honest. Okay, so we just completed that mission. Does that mean I get a new nameplate? Because I caught all of them in this area. I'm concerned that I'm just going to run into Pokemon the whole time. Yeah, look, we completed it. So now what do? Do I do anything? Did I get the title? Okay. I'm not seeing anything that like hints towards it. Customize maybe? Oh, you can really customize. Ooh, I like this. Oh, Doodle Beginner. Okay, there we go. So now I have a new title. Cool. And I'm actually going to have a look at those guys that I just caught. Not switch. Stats. There we go. Thank you for the follow, though. I appreciate it. Let's have a look here. So you've got increased magical attack, decreased speed. It doesn't rage or fall for taunts. Okay, it is 5-star. This is a 3-star. It's a bug type, an insect type. Sorry. So your basic air, and then your insect. You restore 25% health hit by a plant type move. I like that. And you've got increased attack, which is actually a good build. What moves do you have? Yeah, very little power, but it would do. And then a Budzilla. This is incredibly low star, so I assume that means it's not very good. Air type move, it boosts their speed. Okay, interesting. You've got increased attack, decreased special attack, so the hope would be that you are a normal attacker. And then this dude is restless, so he can't sleep, and he's got decreased speed, increased magical attack. But that's not very good, because speed is kind of like a big thing for you. And you're the food type. Some of the types on here don't really make sense. I don't get the food type, but we'll see. There's also like beast type, things like that. But okay, we've got our new title. Love that. And now we go through to the next route. I guess we could train a little bit. Yeah, this guy seems pretty strong. I feel like he's going to be similar to a lot of fire types, where he's just like incredibly high attack early on in the game, just kind of dominates a lot of like the basic early doodles. Do you know what I mean? So it'll probably be quite easy to get this guy leveled up. The only problem is when I go get these keys, I don't know what to expect. So if they're like type specific, I could be in trouble. Yeah, see, this guy, he chose the cat. I'm not sure why he's in the ground, but it does look cool. And there is actually a chest over here that we didn't grab. And there's also a chest up here that we didn't grab, because I was too busy fighting people to get loot. I'm pretty sure I already fought that guy. What do you have for me? Hill Jelly. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. So if I go to the backpack and I go to held items, the Hill Jelly is there. And that's kind of like, I guess kind of like a berry. So I could just give this to my guy, and then past that there's this key items, and you guys will see in a minute how that comes into play, because there is actually a cutscene. Well, there's supposed to be a cutscene. Okay, I think I broke the game. Well, this isn't good. Okay, do you know what? Honestly, it is what it is. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. But yes, there's an encounter with this random person who gives you the case and then gives you... Yeah, okay, good. It did save. It does spawn you back in the beginning town, though, which is interesting. So I don't know how far it's saved up to. As you see, I got a random doodle. A hip-hop. Okay, so this is water earth. That's actually incredibly good typing. 3 stars, that's like okay, I guess. Let me have a look at your stats. Increased magical attack. Double increase, maybe? The doodles attack do 30% more damage when there's rain. Okay. I don't hate it. Spits mud at the target doing magical damage. Lowers their accuracy. Okay, so it's like mud shot. Shoots a weak water bolt at the enemy. So it's like water gun. Okay, that's cool. I like it. We're actually going to keep you on the team. I'm assuming there'll be some kind of PC system in here. I'm probably going to get rid of like most of these guys. But I will definitely keep you. Because you will probably come in handy. Just look at how clean that water is though. I do think whoever designed this place is just... they've had a field day. We are going to keep using these guys for XP though. Ooh, it got burned. That's the first time I've seen that happen actually. Honestly, I don't want to waste my PP, so I'm just going to go wrap. Yeah, it was enough to finish it off. See, a little eraser comes up and gets rid of them, and I just think that's really cool, since they are doodles after all. But then it does beg the question, does that kill them? Because surely if you're erasing it, they're going to die. Yeah, here we go, here we go. So I must have just jumped over the activation point. Bit interesting though, it's a shinobi in training, and they bump into you. They don't want the elder to find out, so they give you a battle. But like, why would a shinobi use doodles? You know what I mean? Still though, I'll take it. It's a really cool doodle, and I'm assuming it's based off like a kitsune. Yes, that wasn't very effective. That's because I was not paying attention to the arrows. So we'll just keep wrap for now. Actually, this looks like a fire type. We could switch. We don't really need to, but we could. Ooh, I got confused. Yeah, screw it. Let's switch into our hippo, and let's see how good this guy is. Okay, mind power. I'm assuming it's like a fire psychic type. So yeah, this dude has no problem against him. Ooh, he did get a crit though. But we're fine. We took him out. This should be enough to give you a level. 69 experience. So I'm assuming when you switch train, experience is based on how much they contribute to the battle, instead of whether or not they've just been in the battle. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so basically you can give pieces of equipment to them and it will boost their stats rather than just doing one set thing. So if you go over here and you go to key items, open up your equipment case, you can see I've now got a katana, and that gives +8 attack, +5 speed. So we want to give this to something which is a physical attacker, and I don't know who that would be. Let me actually have a look at moves really quickly. Yeah, see, you're a special type. You see, magical, physical, and they're both magical. That's physical. That's physical. That's physical, and you're physical. To be honest, I don't massively want to use any of you guys right now. I guess since I am using wrap on you, I can give the katana to you, but you can also switch them off at any time you want. So I don't mind giving it to you now for the speed bonus more than anything. and then switching off later. But you can get a bit of everything, which I assume has an effect on all of your stats, because you can get amulets and helmets. So I assume this will affect your magic, and this will affect your defense. We haven't made it that far. I don't know how rare equipment's going to be, so we might have to be a bit sparing. Okay, so we're on Route 2. Now, I actually never made it this far, but it does look like there's another board with new doodles to find and more trainers to fight, so we're going to get straight into it. And we should have actually probably visited the doctor first, because my poor doodles are going to be low on HP. Ooh, I like this. I like this, like a wolf looking kind of thing. Okay, we'll try wrap out since we got boosted stats. Looks like it's doing alright. Okay, lowers our defense, we can take it. We are bulky, so we should be able to hack it. Wow. Yeah, we definitely just stick to the special moves. Okay, didn't give as much experience as I was expecting. I guess it was only level 3. We're getting a lot of money from these guys though. I haven't visited a shop yet, so I don't know how expensive items are going to be. But I'm assuming based on how quickly the money's scaling up, the items are going to be rather expensive. Wow, that looks like such a perfect place to put a box. Okay, we might as well visit this doctor, get healed, and then go chat to that other guy. Yeah, and it will initiate another battle for us. What have you got? Needling. Okay. Ooh, it's like a little cactus. Unfortunately, that does mean fire is going to be strong, but that is incredibly cute, and I like the little flower. Cool, ROBLOX really has come a long way. Okay, that's no problem. Similar to the gym system in Pokemon, the key system here in regards to like level of your doodles is kind of the same. Like you have to get keys in order to have doodles at higher levels, otherwise they just disobey you. Okay, well there's... You can jump? Oh, this changes everything. There's a box up there, and I want to get it. Yeah, get me up here right now. Wow, it's going to make it a lot harder to find these later on. Magical banana. Okay, what does that do? It's not going to be one of those, it's going to be one of those. Temporarily raise its magic attack. Okay. Could be good. Could definitely come in handy if we're struggling a little bit. There's some more grass up there, which might pertain to like a rare doodle. There's got to be something around here, surely. Surely they won't go through all this trouble with no chest. Wow, okay, I see how it is. There's going to be something up there though, isn't there? You just have to go. You just have to find out. What if it's like a super rare doodle? Wow, okay, that is nothing. I was wrong. The chests don't seem too hard to find though, because they kind of stick out. What was that? Striped capsules? Oh no, I don't want to buy that. Striped capsule. Higher chance to capture than basic. Okay, I see. So it's like Great Ball. Interesting. Let's get straight into this battle with this guy. You want to be an insect type, but that's not going to end well for you against my guy, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, incredibly low level. I might have over-leveled a bit too quick, but we'll see how quickly it scales. If it's anything like Pokemon Brick Bronze, it would be crazy. No, we're fine. Keep it going. Ooh, I like that. I definitely like that. I am crazy effective against it though, but I do like it. Okay. Yeah, these guys aren't going to pose a lot of threat for us. Ross, hello, welcome. How you doing, my friend? How was Amsterdam? It was crazy. It was crazy. It was really good, thank you. It was really, really good. I wish I was back there. I will be back there in like less than 2 months. Literally next month, now that we're in August. But it was very good. I was very good. I did tons of walking, played a bunch of Pokemon Go. I was active, I was exploring, it was good. It was very good. Spent way too much money, but it was very good. Thank you. I just miss it. Every time I come home I miss it. I'd live there if I could. Ooh, another cutscene. I've been a tamer for only a week now. I was going to hunt for doodles on this route, but I've been unlucky. Okay. Hello, TJ. Last few years? You just want to show me around. Okay, sure. Let's go with it. Why not? He's going to help us out. And you've come back to this amazing weather. Yeah, don't remind me. Don't remind me. I am currently playing something called, I think it's called Doodle World or something. It's basically like Pokemon, but not Pokemon. But it's made really well. Honestly, I think it's done really, really well. Okay, so there's a board here for the town as well, which is quite cool. The biker store, so you can get bikes. I like that. But old man Timothy is missing, so we probably have to find him. That might be like a side quest. Famous lake. Every year it shrinks. Okay, you can capture wild doodles in there, so that'll probably be water types. And the subway lets you safely travel to other cities. Oh, okay, so later on down the line, they will fix the subway and you can fast travel. Oh, okay, a doodle station. How do I know it's a doodle station? Oh, probably because of that. So this is like a poker center and a poker shop in the same one. I like it. Okay, so it basically just says it will improve over time. So this is the PC. And you can purchase equipment. Wow, you can purchase equipment from the vending machine. That's interesting. And then there's obviously a doodle doctor. This machine uses doodle code technology to restore your doodle's health. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Ooh, okay. Breaking news. Someone's tired? Yeah, don't. Okay. I can't help the yawning, okay. I did start work at 7 o'clock this morning. For the past month, our island has been ravaged by natural disasters. The last lightning storm has shut off power to a large portion of the island. I say no more. I am sending the finest Doodle Co personnel to the affected areas. We will make this island the finest place to live. That is Doodle Co's promise. Okay, interesting. I'm assuming this is going to key into the main story. It's hard to find keys for the key hunt and routes are blocked off by debris. Wait, you're doing the key hunt too? We'll probably meet each other again because, well, he's also doing it. Remember to heal them by talking to the doctor. Goodbye. Okay, so it seems like it's kind of setting up a baseline of characters which are going to come back throughout the thing. But let's get straight in here. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. I'm a little bit concerned about what the stars. You work from home, got up 7:45 for an 8 AM start. Yeah, that sounds like a lay-in, bro. I'm a bit confused by the star function, because it says 3-star, right? But what does that mean? Because then this is 3-star, this is 5-star, and this is 2-star. But then at the same time, I feel like I've encountered way more of these than I've counted these. So maybe low stars means they're rarer. But then when you go on this guy, he's got 6 stars. And he's a starter. So it's kind of hard to tell. But for now, I think we'll take you and we'll take you just for coverage. Because you're grass and insect and you're flying and basic. I think that's valid. Okay, let's have a look at this vending machine because I'm very curious. Oh, it literally just costs money from the game. Okay, I like that. I like that. We're definitely going to be back here. And we're also getting these roulette tickets. I kind of want to have a spin on the roulette, if I'm being honest. I know I probably shouldn't, but I kind of want to. Okay, there's nothing there for me. Where is the roulette? Special shop, maybe? Or if I go here. Oh, yeah, use. Okay, okay. A Pranor. Interesting. Ooh, okay, so it's a water beast type. Lowers the target's magic defense, so it's probably a magic, yeah, increased magic attack, decreased health. Interesting. And its speed is doubled during rain. Why are you getting Pokemon Red and Blue vibes from the description? Yeah, honestly, it is literally just like Pokemon, and I'm learning everything all over again because I've never seen any of this. This is a 1 star, so I can only assume that means 1 stars are common, but it does look cool. And then I guess the colours must pertain to something else. Yeah, so grey must mean like easy to find, and then green, blue, purple, yellow, they're like rarer. Okay, I got a Shamish, which looks horrific. 4 stars. It's a water basic. This looks like the ugliest thing you've ever seen. Increased magical attack. This doodle boosts and lowers a random stat after using a support move. Okay. Okay, so this is like a first time basic hit which will cause them to flinch. Water bolt again. And befuddlement. Okay, which is a spirit type, which I guess is like ghost. And then it's also got taunt, which is a dark type. Okay, interesting. We're actually going to put that on our team. And we can get a new set. Whoa. Okay, so gold must be 5 star. And as you can see, this wheel is a lot better. A lot less grey. And I guess it also has skins. I don't know. But screw it, mate. We're getting into it. Let's go back to the PC. And let's switch this round. Yeah, we'll get... Actually, let's have a look at you real quick. Decreased attack, increased magical defense, web, nibble, nothing there, nothing there. Same nature. So yeah, you are actually better, right? Decreased magical attack, increased attack, but you are a physical attacker. So we'll take that, and for now, I don't feel like we had the biggest use for you, but I'm tempted to keep you just to have you. And then we've got you. It just bulks up our team, even if they don't do much. I might get lucky with typing. I didn't even heal my doodles, but it's fine. Let's go have a look at this shop and see how expensive things are. Okay, to be fair, doesn't look that bad. Bandage for healing, stat candy. Lets you change the stat bonuses. So that will be why you can get positive and positive. I see, so you can change it so that you only get positive influences, not negative. A level down cube. Not sure why you'd want that. Interesting, so there's gems and there's Robux. But I don't quite know how you get gems. I guess you must just get them from completing missions or playing for X amount of time. But it's cool, I like it. It's like Pokemon Plus. Sweet. Okay, well, we're here in the next city, and to be honest, I think we call it there. I do want to get myself a bike. We'll have to complete the side quest to go find the old man so that we can access the bike shop, unless we have to wait till later, in which case there's not much I can do about it. But I'm going to call it there. So, peace.